What kind of plane can survive a nuclear blast, operate as a flying pentagon, and stay airborne for days without landing? Step aboard the E-4B, watch America's most elite airborne command center, and discover the chilling reality of how the U.S. prepares for the unthinkable. Most people have heard of Air Force One, the flying Oval Office that carries the president across the world. But few know about its even more formidable sibling, the E-4B Night Watch, a massive aircraft built for one chilling purpose: to keep the U.S. government running during nuclear war. Nicknamed the Doomsday plane, the E-4B is the most expensive aircraft in the Air Force's fleet and remains on 24/7 standby in case of a catastrophic national emergency. A flying fortress for the apocalypse. The E-4B is based on the Boeing 747-200, but don't let its civilian roots fool you. This aircraft is heavily militarized and hardened against threats few planes on Earth could withstand. Its exterior is fortified with thermal and nuclear shielding, and its electrical systems are built to survive electromagnetic pulses, EMPs triggered by nuclear detonations. At a staggering $159,529 per hour to operate, this aircraft isn't just a tool, it's a symbol of how seriously the United States takes continuity of government in a doomsday scenario. With 4 E-4Bs stationed at Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska, under the National Airborne Operations Center (NAOC. At least one is always on alert, crewed, and ready to launch within minutes. Designed to lead in chaos, the E-4B is designed to be the ultimate mobile command center in a national crisis. If Washington, D.C. were under threat, the President, the Secretary of Defense, and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff would board this aircraft to continue operations even during a nuclear exchange. From the sky, they could coordinate military strikes, relay orders to the armed forces, and manage the U.S. response to a global crisis. It's also used in peacetime. The Secretary of Defense frequently uses the E-4B for secure international travel, bringing along press teams, advisors, and military officers. But when necessary, the aircraft instantly transforms into a flying war room. What's inside the Doomsday plane? Most of the E-4B's interior is classified, but what has been revealed offers a glimpse into an extraordinary flying operations hub. The main deck is divided into 6 functional zones, including Command and Control Center, where senior military leaders coordinate operations during crises. Briefing Room, for press conferences and top-level discussions. Conference Room, a formal meeting space for strategic planning. Operations Room, where the logistics and communications teams work. Communications Center, packed with advanced satellite systems. Rest Area, includes 18 crew bunks and private quarters for the Secretary of Defense. The Secretary's suite is modest but functional, featuring a bed and working desk, allowing for sustained use on long-duration missions. Unmatched communications power. What sets the E-4B apart is its ability to communicate under virtually any condition. Tucked into a large bulge on the top of the aircraft, known as the dome, is a sophisticated array of 67 satellite dishes and antennas. These systems allow the aircraft to stay connected with nuclear forces on land, in submarines, and at sea, regardless of what's happening on the ground. The aircraft is fully capable of refueling mid-air, allowing it to stay airborne for up to several days at a time, ensuring national leadership is never grounded even in a global catastrophe. Elite crew, constant readiness. Each mission requires a crew of around 60 personnel from 15 specialized fields, including flight engineers, pilots, communications officers, battle staff, and more. In 2022, the Air Force invested $9.5 million in a state-of-the-art E-4B simulator to train the highly skilled personnel who operate the aircraft. These teams are on constant alert, conducting simulated missions and preparing for the worst-case scenarios, nuclear attack, cyber warfare, and more. How it compares to Air Force One. While Air Force One is built for diplomacy, the E-4B is built for war. It's rugged, shielded, and stripped of luxury in favor of functionality. Air Force One can handle a political crisis. The E-4B is meant to handle the end of the world. Why it matters. In an age of rising geopolitical tensions, cyber threats, and nuclear brinkmanship, the E-4B Nightwatch serves as a stark reminder that the U.S. government is preparing for scenarios that most citizens would rather not imagine. It's not just an airplane, it's a flying command center for the apocalypse. And while most of its systems remain top secret, one thing is clear. If the worst ever happens, this is the plane that will keep America's leadership alive and fighting back.